time to chocolate heater. At the age of chocolate, he ran with those silent flare. And the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres.
There's a goal, soon I'll be retiring to make way for someone new. Some brings the heart of me
But who?
Your opinion is about the chocolate could not survive without me. No more chocolate ripples, chocolate tipples, chocolate ruffles, chocolate kisses, sweet and kisses, soft and creamy, sweet and dreamy, chocolate ices, the chocolate ices
Will grow and grow and grow the day that he retires. No, 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 Willy Wonka just can't go.
turn me on more
No more jingles, no more twirlies, no more twirlies, no more bugles. Chocolate troubles will grow and grow and grow the day that he retires. No, 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 Willy Wonka just can't go. The golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. This golden age of chocolate history we must write somehow. The golden age of chocolate to make life sweeter
These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. And those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. This is Mr. Bucket and this is Mrs. Bucket. And the small boy sitting right there is Charlie Bucket, their only son.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate news?
Wonka's got a new bar out.
Fudge ripple or mallow based?
Mallow with flavor shifters. Flavor shifters? Mine. Papa, what's the latest cat count?
1,249,976 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Do you think I might work at the toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not, Charlie.
What kind of positive thing is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka making chocolate bars.
Now, Grandpa Joe, don't go fooling boys who have dreams of candy.
Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candymen.
And woman.
But Wonka hasn't hired anyone since Douglas Spy stole his candy balloon recipe.
Wonka was so angry. He gathered all the workers, saying, "I'm sorry, but you all must go home." Then he locked the gates of the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out.
Shadow workers.
Maybe the undead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're gonna give Charlie nightmares again.
What'd she say?
She said she's making bathtub gin.
Hey, Jim.
I'm in.
Charlie, run out and see if anyone is done with the newspaper.
Okay, Dad. You'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you are, Mom. Here's your cabbage soup.
I thought we were playing dead.
by Charlie's house every day after lunch with a shiny nickel piece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The only kid with no nickel is Charlie.
It's the Candy Man! What are you going to get? Hey, Charlie, don't pick something out. I've got a nickel. You've already got a lollipop. Shouldn't you finish it first? I can't help it. I love candy. All candy. Chocolate, caramel, strawberry, suckers. Stop it. You're making my mouth water. All those wonderful Willy Wonka treats. You can keep the others. I'm a Wonka. Oh yeah? When it comes to candy, Willy's the
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two. Candyman, Candyman can. Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in the sky, soak it in the sun and make it sharp and lemon pie. Candyman, the Candyman, the Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. You can even eat the dishes. Nothing for you, Charlie?
Not today. I don't want to spoil my appetite.
Looks like your appetite could use a little spoiling. Here, take one of these on the house.
Really? Thanks.
Tomorrow, dip it in a dream.
Live it in the moon.
The Candyman can.
The Candyman can.
The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, my dad wants to know if we can borrow the paper.
I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go. What's the world coming to when a family can't even afford the paper? And the world tastes good 'cause the Candyman thinks it
Here's the paper, Dad.
Wow, it's chocolate crispy. Will you look at this? Wonka factory to be open to a lucky few.
You mean people are actually going to be allowed inside the factory?
Read what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to visit his factory. The lucky 5 will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of Wonka chocolate.
For the factory?
A lifetime supply of chocolate?
Read on!
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 5 million ordinary candy bars. The finders of these golden tickets will win the tour and the chocolate.
That's a 1 in a million shot.
I wonder if any of the tickets have been found yet. How exciting. That paper's a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory?
Meeting Mr. Wonka?
Seeing for yourself all those undead zombie workers?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate. Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate. 1 o'clock already? Charlie, you better hurry. You'll be late for school.
And it's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Charlie. Remember, We may be starving, we may be poor, but the Bucket family always
Things positive.
write it in purple ink, Charlie. Purple ink.
Positive.
So Mr. Bucket went back to the toothpaste factory while little Charlie Bucket was off to school. But on the way, Charlie heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Santa's on the first golden ticket. Already? When?
Just now, look!
The direct Teavee to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. People are buying over 50,000 Wonka bars every hour, and the first golden ticket has been found. Here's the family now. Mrs. Drew, may we have a word?
The name is Gloops. Gloop. This one lives in Augustus.
Tell us about the ticket.
Oh yeah! Potter doesn't eat as much as Augustus. He has to be trained from morning to night, eating all kinds of food.
Training?
For breakfast, plus melons and mango, instead of bananas and cream.
And fries with bacon, tomatoes and mushrooms with bread rolls and bun fries at ream. On coffee, on toast bread with butter and marmalade, sweet meats and the treats galore.
So what does Augustus do when breakfast is through?
Why eat more? Why eat more? Between meals the cook feeds me all kinds of good things like chocolates and puddings and snacks.
You must understand, you're no Augustus is more little piggy. There's nothing to know.
Mom has Wonka bars sent in sacks.
'Cause they help little Goosey
Then dinner?
Of course, it's as meal as a dick when Augustus comes right off his diet.
Good hot dogs and 10 tons of french fries on tip by what more they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating
And eating
until he's the size of before.
And then when he's finally back on his feet, the kid can't even get through the door.
That's why Augustus has lived in the dining room right from the day he was born.
So what does the poor little lad do all night to prevent my becoming a poor?
Why eat more, why eat more, why eat more, why eat more, why eat more? More. Why eat more?
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute. It seems the second golden ticket winner has been found. We're off to our live remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Veruca, you imbecile. Veruca.
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweetened Veruca's chances with a little assistance.
As soon as my little girl told me she simply had to have one of those golden tickets, I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars. I'm in the nut business normally. Peanuts, cashews, mostly Brazilian nuts. I had my factory girls stop selling Brazilian nuts and start selling wrappers.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on my television. Can't you get him fired?
Phew, anything, my dear. Anyway, after days of selling chocolate, one of the factory girls finally found the blasted golden ticket. I let her keep the lucky piece of chocolate home to her 17 children.
Oh, how generous.
Daddy, now he's being sarcastic. I want him fired. Fired, you hear me? Fired, fired, fired!
This is Phineas Trout, where the sweet has turned sour.
Gee, after just one day, there are only 3 golden tickets left. Dad, Did they close the factory early?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. In fact, they closed it forever. I don't know how to charge a bomb train. Things were tough enough when I had the job, but now...
Don't worry, Dad. Like Grandpa Joe says, think positive. You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Papa, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think quite right. Whenever my luck goes down the sink, I think
Positive!
yeah. Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me. Cause thinking positive, that comes free. That's right, positive is the way to be. Whenever I'm teetering on the brink, I think positive. The moment I do, I'm in the pink, I think positive. Remember this song when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Yeah!
I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager was stuck on the conveyor belt. Now let's head home. I'm positive we're having something special for supper tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive.
The Bucket family went from morning to night with a horrible rumbling in their tummies. Charlie felt it worst of all, but once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie! Here you go, Charlie. Happy birthday, my love.
It's from all of us. Go on, boy, open it.
It's a Wonka's Whipple Scrumptious Fudgemellow Delight!
The best of them all. Real Whipple, carefully whipped at 2,700 RPMs for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please. I thought we agreed on the Nutterific.
The fudge mellow's the best, and you know it. Now go on, Charlie. Open her up. Show us what Think Positive's all about.
Now, don't be too disappointed, my darling. You don't find what you're looking for.
The thing to remember is that whatever happens, you still have the bar of candy.
Yes, I know.
For goodness sake, boy, just open it.
Please open it. You're making us jumpy.
Well, that's that. Who wants a piece? We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie. Come on, Dad. Have a piece. You deserve something special after losing your job.
What?
It's not true. Charlie, that's not funny. Tell me it's not true.
We'll starve.
It is true. I will not starve. Now what kind of party is this? Hey, let's splurge a little. Put on the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little more electricity? Charlie, go plug in the radio. Really? This is the best birthday ever!
We interrupt your Orphan Annie radio hour to bring you this important news flash. A third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. What's your name, young lady?
Violet Beauregard.
Violet, quit chewing your gum so badly. Remember what your therapist said about acting out?
I can't, Ma. You flap your jaws as much as I do.
Tell us, Violet, how did you find your golden ticket?
Well, I'm a gum chewer, normally. But when I heard about Wonka's contest, I lit off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, I'm back on the gum. In fact, I've been chewing this gum for 3 months. I've also beaten the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prinzmetal. Hi, Cornelia, listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales are up to over 200,000 an hour, and this just in, a fourth golden ticket has been found in Television City, California. Leaving only the fifth and final ticket to be found, we're at the home of Mike Teavee, finder of the fourth golden ticket. Here's Miss Teavee now. Tell us about the ticket.
Well, you see, Mike and I were...
Shut your pliable toots. Didn't I tell you not to interrupt? This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, dead. Did you see him die? That was so totally awesome.
Very cool, Mike. Now, Miss Teavee, about the ticket?
Yeah, I got a ticket. Big deal. It means I'm gonna have to miss at least an hour of my second favorite show. And I'm gonna have to leave the house to tour some stupid chocolate factory. Right, whatever. Hit him harder.
Now, what school does our golden ticket winner attend?
Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got my screens in the net, fools. Some kids like electric trains, and some kids like to use their brains to earn a university degree. I don't share the thirst for knowledge. I don't need to go to college. Me, I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to sing and dance, and some kids go to Paris, France, while others visit Washington, D.C.
I don't learn a single thing, cause I can download anything. It's all on my computer for free.
Some kids go to baseball games, and other kids have useless names like 10 days at a Boy Scout jamboree.
Well, wimpy kids read books in verse. I play Destroy the Universe. No one has Nintendo games like me.
Some kids like to fly balloons or play the latest top 10 tunes, while others want to surf in Waikiki.
I can visit London, Rome,
And Tokyo without leaving home.
take a spaceship to the moon,
And back on any afternoon, yes, we can do it all from A to Z. Cause we got our computers. All our stuff is wireless.
we can see it all on TV.
On TV.
On TV. On TV.
Enough of this snot-nosed brat.
What'd she say? What'd he say?
He said she spotted rats.
That's one. We'll eat it.
That's quite enough. We should all go to bed.
Can Grandpa Joe tell me one Wonka story? Just one, please?
Alright, but no zombie orchard stories. You need your sleep.
Charlie, look here.
A Wonka Nutty Crunch surprise? But where'd you get it?
As I'm sleeping. Go on, open it.
Okay, I'm too nervous. You open it.
Let's do it together. A lifetime supply of chocolate. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate's very fattening.
You're right, Charlie. A lifetime supply of it. You'd be the size of the dome on Capitol Hill.
I wish I'd never heard of candy. Or Wonka.
Give me a smile. What happened to the song I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine?
tickets still refuse to show up. The great city is blanketed in bitter, freezing snow. Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. Freeze to death.
Thanks.
Oh, would you grab that last piece of nut cookies for me? Don't want them to freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped this coin.
What's this? It's not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You think I should? Maybe I should put a notice.
Oh, that coin's probably been buried in the snow for weeks. Take it, Charlie. And take this for being such a good kid.
Really?
Really, you look like you're starving.
It's so good. A perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and New World light with subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. Thanks. I'd better get to school. Do you think I could just have one more? I'll pay for it.
Why not? I'd give you another one, but the boss is pretty strict about inventory. What'll it be, Charlie, my boy?
Well, I think I'll share this one with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight, but Grandma Josephine likes the Nutterific.
Then you should get the Whipple Scrunches Nutterific Totally Twisted Combo Bar. Just out. Here you go. I know you're going to share it and all, but you might as well take a little taste, to make sure it's not bad or anything.
On the one hand, you were just a bar of chocolate, no different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar of chocolate, the golden key to Willy Wonka's treasure chest. Whichever you are, I'm hoping for the best. Think positive. Think positive. Think positive. Look what happened. See what happened. That's what happens when you're thinking positive. Think positive. I never thought anything but cat. I began to see a bit of good luck for me, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. I found it! The last golden ticket!
You did it, Charlie.
Once again, you say something, Charlie, that if you think you can handle it.
Handle it. You just try to stop me.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say, good morning. I never thought that I would be slapping the laps of luxury, 'cause I'd have said it couldn't be done, but it can be done. Yes, it can be done. We never ever dared to think that there would be a golden time with bang and a glorious golden blink. I love you because of blind, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
welcome to my factory. Augustus, please step forward.
Here's my golden chicken, Miss Levanka.
He has a cold. My name is Veruca Song.
I always thought Veruca was a wart, but you don't look like a wart at all. More of a mole or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Wonka? Salted, man. And I'm nuts. Nuts for nuts, that is. An operation like this must get through 1,000,000 nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket?
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course you can, my dear. Of course. Violet Beauregard?
I hear ya. Here's your ticket.
There's no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum.
Mr. Wonka asked you to read the gum. Do we need to negotiate?
Psychobabble, whatever.
Mike Teavee? Mr. Mike Teavee and yes?
Hold your pantyhose, that commercial's coming up.
Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka. Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike? There's no television reception in the factory.
None?
None whatsoever. Chuck Bucket?
Charlie, Mr. Wonka. Charlie Bucket. And here's our ticket.
So you're Charlie Bucket. Odd coincidence you finding your ticket just in time.
Now see here, Wonka. You're saying our
Pleasure
ticket
to
is
meet you too, Mr.
You know me, Wonka.
Do I? Well then, let's proceed. We start with the contract. Raise your right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, share, tear, or wear none such party of the first part and so on. Please sign below.
Not without my lawyer. Let me give him a ring.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Huh, where do I sign?
Mr. Levanka, that's how many rooms at your factory?
Good question, Augustus. In the Wonka chocolate factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. This room here are the luminous lollies waiting in bed at night. And that room there, the exploding sweets for when enemies start a fight. In this room here is the rock candy mine. They say that it's 3 miles deep. And that room there are the marshmallow pillows for lunch when you just can't sleep. Little rooms,
Big rooms.
high rooms, low rooms, 1,700 candy showrooms, small rooms, hall rooms, bathrooms, ballrooms, and you'll find chocolate in almost all. In this room here are the chocolate cows from which we get chocolate milk. In that room there are the hot ice cream for cold and smooth as silk. And in every room are chocolate miracles, dreams beyond compare, drawing rivals to despair. You should see them tear their hair, and all because of this room here, and this room here,
On this room here.
and this room here, and this room here. Oh yes, sir.
Is the room getting smaller or am I getting taller?
Step center. I hate to lose any moves so early on in our journey. Is this some sort of joke? We'll be crushed. Stand here in the center now, now, now.
room, where thousands of miles of copper pipe twist through the earth, carefully chunked to a precise temperature perfect for dipping strawberries.
Mr. Wonka, I want to taste the chocolate.
No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting, do not taste the chocolate. It will instantly harden like cement.
Look, over there, there's some sort of creature. Hold your penny. Freeze, put your hands in the air where I can see them, punk.
No need to worry. That, my friends, is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker.
Not a zombie worker, a refugee. From where, Wonka? All of my workers are Oompa Loompas from Oompa Land.
Now see here, Wonka, I teach geography.
But you know all about Oompa Land. It's thick jungles infested with hornswoggers and snozzy-wingers, and those terrible looking wang-doodles.
Wang-doodles? There's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear, and a wang-doodle would just love to sink its sharp vicious fangs into you. Augustus, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands.
Too late.
Great, you're gonna get the call from millions of people.
Augustus!
We've had an early revelation in lost child in the chocolate smelter. It's a shame. The boy really seemed to know about food. Alas, take Mrs. Gloops' food to the strawberry dipping room and heat him to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. Yes, 102 degrees Fahrenheit, but no higher or he may spontaneously boil. And that would be a tragedy.
Because Augustus would be dead?
My dear, Augustus was damaged long ago. The tragedy would be the wasted chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow closely as we continue with our tour.
Oompa Loompa, doompa-dee-doo. I have a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa, doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to.
Do you get it when you go to the movies? Eating mush wasn't elephant. Are you out getting terribly hot?
What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it. Oompa Loompa, doompa-dee-da. And maybe you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like Oompa Loompa, doompa-dee-da.
We are now going to make the next part of our journey by boat. Please settle in and watch us now. Violet, do not lift the boat. You'll only make the ship sticky.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonka. I just love your hat. It really sets off your eyes. But of course you have great taste. I would simply adore a pink candy boat and maybe one of those sweet little Oompa Loompas.
Brown noser.
Mr. Wonka, did you hear me? I said I want a pink candy boat and an Oompa Loompa.
Give me your prize, Wonka.
Says what?
What?
Exactly.
Where are you taking us?
most secret inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Voila! The everlasting gourmet gobstopper. Gum? That's because it is gum.
Gum.
The most dazzling gum in the entire world.
Gum? Oh no.
An entire gourmet meal without any of those nasty calories.
Gum.
Unfortunately, it's not been perfected yet, so we must not chew it.
I only have one dream in life, there's very little to it. To own one stick of lifelong gum and all life long to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I chew it when I wed. If I survive to 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
This gum here is much better than that one. This gum here is a 3-course dinner. Pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner. Even after 3-course dinner, that gum is so mine.
It's delicious. It really tastes like pea soup. Oh, and here comes the roast beef. So tender and juicy.
The blueberry ice cream.
I'll bet it's to
That's what I'm
die.
worried about. The dye.
Yo, Violet, you're so busted. That gum is getting to it. Yo, Violet, you're so busted. That gum is getting
For candy thing on down the drain. I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, really, nothing to it, 'cause I know just how to do it. There is no need to poo-poo it, all I have to do is do it.
Violet, it's so bad for you. Violet, what you gonna do? Just stand there singing and like blue.
Yes, she's turning blue, it's true. Oh, Violet, you are now bright blue.
That rotten, lousy gum, I knew it. Blueberry blue and fat, I stew it. I guess I blew it.
I have another puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, go listen to me.
Gum chewing's fine when it's once in a while. Stops you from smoking and brightens your smile. But it's repulsive, revolting, and wrong.
Chewing and chewing all day long.
The way that a cow does.
Oompa Loompa, doobity-da. Leaning, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa Loompa, doobity-doo.
Well, well, well. 2 naughty little children gone. 3 good little children left.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be alright? Or will she always be a blueberry?
Very probably. Come along, there's so much to see to more. Stop, reverse that. Ah, I quite forgot about this room. The Fizzy lifting drink room.
Bubbles? Do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. But it's what the bubbles do that is remarkable.
What do they do, Wonka?
Just one sip of my Fizzy lifting drink and you will float on air.
Float on air? Whoa.
Unfortunately, my legal advisors have forbidden our taking even the tiniest taste. Come along, I have more exciting things to show you.
Grandpa Joe, what's that?
Try it!
Who's there? Hello?
Try it! Try it!
Should we?
Well, I suppose one tiny taste wouldn't do any harm.
Well,
Wow! I'm flying. I'm flying. There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying.
Thrilling, fulfilling, and high educational as flying.
It's inspirational
And recreational trying.
way, way up there in midair to be touching the sky.
Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite like the feeling of flying.
Bumping your head on the ceiling of what's up above. It's so appealing, I'm reeling and my depth defying. Flying, I love. There is no high that's as high as the high I am trying.
What's that sound?
I'm not sure. It's getting louder though. We better slow down.
Look up, Charlie. It's a fan. It's sucking us out. Try to slow down.
I can't.
Try, Charlie. Try.
I can't.
It's gonna cut us to bits.
Think positive.
I can't.
Think.
Wait. Burping is the answer. Burp.
Oh, how I love to burp.
People burp from Atlanta to Anchorage.
From John Wayne to White Earth.
Love to chat.
Every guy loves to be URP. Happy birthday to me.
You see, Veruca, cocoa beans contain a variety of chemicals. The primary psychoactive components being theobromine and caffeine. Now just step this way and... Charlie, do stay with the group. We wouldn't want you to float away now, would we?
Good nut.
And next we have
Bad nut.
the nut room.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are, and eventually these squirrels will remove a walnut from its shell in one piece and at the same time separate the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable. Here, Squirrely Squirrel.
Veruca, whatever you do not disturb the squirrels. They're in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. And an Oompa Loompa. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa. And a pink Oompa Loompa. And while we're at it, I want a feast. I want a bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcakes with no nuts. So good you could go nuts. Give 'em to me. Now, I want a party with a room full of laughter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm gonna scream.
Veruca!
Wonka, what will become of them? What happens to every bad nut? That particular chute leads to the garbage incinerator. But don't worry, there's a chance it won't be lit today.
A chance?
Yes, well, it's generally only lit every other day. I can't remember if today was the Ben day. Guess we'll find out. Shame, really. She was so deliciously bossy, a natural captain of industry. Onwards and upwards, backwards and forwards. Off we go. Please exit this way. I will be with you in a moment.
Oompa Loompa, doobity-doo. I have another puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Who do you blame when your kid is a brat? Pampered and spoiled like the Siamese cat. Blaming the kid is a liar, a shame.
You know exactly who's to blame. The mother and the father. Oompa Loompa, doobity-da. If you're not loyal, you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa Loompa baby.
Everyone wear your protective gear. Good. Now place the goggles over your eyes. Fantastic! And welcome to the Choco-Vision room.
What is this? Some kind of television studio?
Of course, we're making Wonka commercials. Wrong. You're all familiar with how television works?
Yeah, big deal. What's this thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear.
I said, what's this thing do?
Sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear as well.
What's the Loopy Doopy doing?
You see, television gave me a wonderful idea. If you can send a person via television, why not a candy bar?
That's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine you're sitting at home and you see a commercial. Try a Wonka bar. Try it now. Poof, there it is. One touch of that switch right there. But it's not been properly tested yet, so we must not touch.
Hey, watch me. I'm going to be on TV. He's gone.
Oh dear, I do hope some part of him's not left behind. We've never sent a person before.
Look, something's happening. Look at me. I'm the first person to ever be sent by television.
Mike, I asked you not to touch.
I want to do it again and again. Put me down, put me down.
He's kind of unharmed. Unharmed? He's barely 6 inches tall. Well, that is a problem. But small boys can be very springy and stretchy. Ah, the tapping filling machine. That should work well. How far do you think he'll stretch? Who knows? Maybe miles.
Oompa Loompa, doobity-doo. I got another puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get from a glut of tea? A pain in the neck and an arc you up. Why don't you try simply
Prologue very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
That's it? What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, a lifetime supply of chocolate. Each of the children will receive their chocolate. But other than that, the day's been a total waste of time and chocolate. Good day, Charlie Bucket, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. Mr. Wonka, I don't deserve a lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and broke the rules, and I'm very sorry. Thank you for the wonderful day and tour. It was better than Christmas.
Bless you, Charlie. You did it.
Now see here, Wonka. It
I
was
created
my...
this contest with one purpose in mind. To find the perfect person to make new candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
This was a test of character, Charlie. I carefully selected rooms that would tempt each of the golden ticket winners. And you, Charlie, did something quite remarkable. You gave in to temptation, were smart enough not to get caught, and yet you admitted your guilt.
But the other kids,
They'll be fine, and they'll each receive the booby prize of a lifetime supply of chocolate.
That's a booby prize? Then what's the real prize?
Do you love my factory, Charlie?
it's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Charlie, because from this moment on, it's yours.
What do you mean?
I'm giving you my factory, Charlie. I need an heir, and that person is you.
You want me to run this entire factory? What about Mom and Dad and Grandpa Joe?
The entire family can live here.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Charlie makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about yourself with wisdom.
You can even eat the dishes.
Oompa Loompa, do-ba-dee-doo. I got a final puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa, do-ba-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem with lots of your use. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth makes a beautiful buzz. It isn't nice when someone does. It can be contagious.
Can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it with chocolate and the miracle or two. Charlie can. I know that he can.
We know that he can. We know that he can. 'Cause he'll mix it all with love and make the world taste good.
And the world tastes good. 'Cause the Candyman tastes it.